Good morning. You're joining Blue and I. Oh, we're in my rehab for this busted ankle of mine. So Greg's going to walk down to the arena with me while we're chatting. It's all right, Greg, you can take the phone off me so you don't trip over. See how generous I am, guys? Don't worry, Blue's not going to trip you over either, Greg. So guys, while I've been just quietly trying to bear the extreme pain in my ankle, my horses have just started to get a little bit behind my leg and a little bit dull. So I'm going to show you how I get Blue just quietly coming back up in front of the leg and having a nice soft back without feeling like I have to use the whip or the spurs. So I thought it was an interesting one. It is important to note though that Blue was chosen because he's certainly not hot, but he is a nice sensitive style of horse. He can definitely be very, very quiet. All right, Greg. He can definitely be a very quiet horse, but he is a nice sensitive sided horse, except when he's a little bit like this, where he is just dull and really feeling very happy with this lovely holiday that he's had. I think also because we run our horses and our dogs and ourselves like a big herd, that's good there, Greg. You don't have to walk anymore on your sore leg. Greg's busted too. It's the life of a horse trainer. But because we run our lives as a herd, when the herd doesn't function normally, so when I'm not down here every morning at 4:30, 5 o'clock, saddling one up, and I don't think it's just the exercise. I think it's just that the lack of me being with them that bothers them a little bit too. So Greg always tries to get me back in the saddle. I know you guys are teasing me that it's me that has to be up here. Maybe it is, I don't know. So this is not a method that you could necessarily use on a horse that's super spooky, because I do yield the rein quite a lot. So if you have one more like Socks that is wickedly spooky, I wouldn't recommend it because you might just get spooked off. So when you're getting, you know that our method is based around, hang on. Okay, good. You know that our method is based around that you never kick and pull at the same time. Good boy. Good boy. Right? Good boy. I'm taking it even a little bit further. So if he was a truly dull horse, I might have to encourage him with a tap with the whip when I ask him. But he's not truly dull. He's just relaxed and happy to have his mummy back, and he's a bit fat and a bit unfit, who isn't really after Christmas. So what I'm going to encourage him to do on the loose rein is to wake up on a loose rein and just say, the door's open, you can go wherever you want, but I'm going to click until you actually move. Give him a little kick. Just a little one, good. And he's like, oh my God, can't be bothered, good. And then I hop up in 2 points, say, good boy. And I don't bring him back to the walk, I let him come back, good boy, good, good. So I'm not trying to shape the front end. If you know how to put a horse on the bit, then they'll go on the bit as soon as their hind leg is stepping under. Good boy, good. Then I took 2 clicks instead of 5, good. Come mate. And then I just hop up here. Funny, my ankle hurts less in 2 point. Good boy, good boy. Okay, so now I've got a horse that's actually moving a little bit, which I'm really happy with because I wondered how much duller he would be with you guys, me talking to you guys. Good, so I'm not worrying about the shape in the front end. I'm not trying to kick and pull at the same time, just letting the horse get free. Good, good. And then I can take a little bit of a contact if I want to. Good boy. And every time I click, if he doesn't go, I just give him a little leg aid, just with both heels at once or just the inside one. Good, and you see I'm not really trying to make a big frame there. I've just got 2 even reins. Good boy. And every time he really goes, I give him a big pat, so he starts to actually enjoy himself. That's enough of Trot for me. All right. Oh, it's terrible when you get unfit, isn't it? It's going to be fun getting fit with all my giant horses. So again, I'm not worrying about the front end. I'm leaving it alone. And then I'm just saying, and again. Good. And he's not warmed up yet, so I'm not going to go really fast. Good boy. And again, good boy. And then what I'm hoping is by getting him active, when I go to round him up, all I have to do is have lovely little wiggly fingers and off we go. Let's try. Okay, so now I want him to come on the bit. I've got my forward and we're on the bit. I'm just fiddling away with my fingers, just really gently, just having a little talk. Good boy. Good, and then I want him to come back, but I'm not going to use any leg or aids. Good, and then see if he's awake. Good boy. Okay guys, so you don't have to keep them on the bit. Just get them awake and alive and happy. You can do that out the back, up the road, on the arena. Oh, listen to me, heavy breathing. Dear, oh dear. But the moral of the story is if you get the back loose, the hind leg active, all you have to do then is just shorten your reins and ride them up to the bridle. All right, guys, wish me luck. I think that's enough for me today. Greg, can I have the rest of the day off now?